Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue the same chapter, third chapter, government. And today we are going to talk about levels of government in India. So, students, to manage country and especially huge country like India, the government has to work at different levels so that it can easily connect to the people and easily work for people. Okay, so if you want to be connect with the people, you will have to stay in the local area with those people only. You cannot monitor from far to those people. So even at the grassroots level in India, the government works at three distinct levels. First is local level, second state level, and the third one is national level. At local level, there are panchayats, which especially you can see in villages, municipal bodies and blocks govern the locality, small towns, local areas and even villages. Okay, so many small level governments we are having, which is called local level. Now after local level there is state government. It means each state is governed by its own elected government. Okay, it means in state government also the people, the representatives who are there, those are elected by people. Why? Because we are living in democracy and we have a democratic government. So that makes decision which relate to the state only. Now the last level, which is the government at the national level, makes decision for the country as a whole, covering all the states and union territories as well. Okay, students, so understood there are three types of government. Local government, who look after the cities, areas, villages. State government, who especially look after state. Okay, and central government, who look after all the states as well as union territories. Now we will talk about the government as a law making body. So do you know why we have all the laws, students, and who have made those laws? Have you ever asked this question to your teachers or to your elder one, that why do we have laws? Why do we need to follow traffic rules and other rules? What is the need of that? So students, as you all know and you observed as well, that we need laws for ourselves, for our own safety. If we talk about the laws, that is traffic rule. One law is there that you cannot cross the red light. Means if you are not going to follow traffic rules, suppose you are crossing red light, then you can meet accident. But if you follow traffic rules and you are only walking in when you are only crossing the road when the light is green, it will decrease your risk factor, right? So basically, if we see or observe, these rules are for our benefit. It means people's benefit. There is no benefit of government if we are not following the rule, or if we are following the rule, right? So laws ensure discipline and harmony in society. Okay, it decreases crime, especially if you see why people are afraid of doing crime, because they somewhere have the threat that they can be punished by the government, right, by the judiciary system. That's why we are having this fear in our heart. So laws ensure discipline and harmony in society. The government has to make laws which cover all the areas of governments, from laws to check criminal activity, like whether people are doing any crime or not. It is the responsibility of a government to ensure this, that everybody should be, or the society should be, crime free. Okay, or to the constructions of house, people must follow the rules and laws. Okay, everybody, not only one person. The rules and laws are for everyone. For example, I already told you, if traffic rules are broken, the traffic police will impose fine. For this, the government has the police and other forces. And if you know, students, our judiciary is completely independent. They do not work under government. They can make their own decision on their own hand. Okay, and everybody will have to follow, but they work on the basis of facts and proofs which we provide. Judiciary has power to pass judgment when the citizen appeal in the court. Okay. For instance, if someone has been cheated of his land, he can appeal in the court for his land to be returned. Okay, students. Now we are going to talk about types of government. So, every country has government, that you know, and there are different types of government. It is not necessary that everybody is going to have democracy only. Some countries may have democracy, but other may have other types as well. Then what are those types? So first one which we are going to discuss is monarchy. What is monarchy, students? So in monarchy there will be king and kingdom. The king will be the final authority. All the decision will be taken by him only, as it used to be in past time. There were kings who used to reign on different places. I hope you know that some of the kings' name are Akbar, right? Jahangir. There are some kings in past who were there and used to reign in India. But now we are having democracy. But still there are some places like England, Japan, Bhutan, where we can see this monarchy. And yes, the king will be solely responsible for taking decision, but the king can have a council, his own council. He can choose his own ministers who will advise king, but still the final decision will be king's decision. Okay, this form of governance is called monarchy. Students, you can see the example of this kind of government in England, Japan and Bhutan. Now a democracy. So what is democracy, students? Democratic form of government is when people choose their representatives who form a government. Okay, but the representatives will be chosen by people only, citizens of that country. For this, elections are held at various level. Everyone, or you can say every citizen, has the right to vote and express his or her choice. As the government is made up of elected representatives of the people, the government is answerable to the people. Okay, if people are asking any question, then they will have to answer and they will have to tell them why they are doing this. It has to explain its actions and decisions to the people or citizen of that country. Okay, students. Thank you, students, and have a great day ahead.